Because Mary found herself to be with child outside of marriage, she would have been classed as a disgrace and regarded as one forsaken by God. So perhaps Mary's visit to her relative Elizabeth was an act of kindness on behalf of her family, for they would have almost certainly become the vicious talk of the town. Mary stayed with Elizabeth for her first trimester, and instead of being seen as an outcast, a disgrace, or a liar, claiming that the child within her was from God the Holy Spirit, instead of being seen as one who brought shame upon her family, Elizabeth, a mature woman, not only in age but also in heart and soul, must have sheltered Mary. Elizabeth believed in her and embraced Mary, and maybe said to this young, vulnerable mother-to-be in words and in touch, "Hush now, child, shh. Come away from those wagging tongues. There's something incredibly special about you and growing within you." And perhaps in those 3 months, Elizabeth gave Mary the courage to think differently about herself and the world she would bring Jesus into. That often is what God, and being in the orbit of godly people, holy teachers, loving family, or true friendships do for us. By being present and non-judgmental, by choosing to love, by being a sacred shelter, they give us a deeper, more compassionate, gracious perspective about others, the world, and ourselves. Their influence reaches into even the unborn parts of us, causing those potentials to leap joyfully or break out into poetry or songs. Mary must have experienced some of this during her visit to the home of Elizabeth and Zechariah. And perhaps, on her return to Nazareth and all that it held for her, Mary whispered to herself when her courage burnt low, "There's something incredibly special about me and growing within me." Mary knew in her heart that Joseph would get this truth too, for light has a way of calling to light. When she looked up, there he was, at the entrance to the town, eyes filled with tears. "Welcome home," Joseph said.